Hey guys, it's Ozia and welcome to a tutorial on power armor. I'm wearing a set now. Basically, what power armor is, it's a modular armor in a sense that by itself it does nothing. You're required to add parts to it with the power armor tinker table, and once you've added parts to it, you gain stuff like armor, energy, flight capabilities, and such like that. And I'll just show you the recipe for the power armor tinker table, which is what you need. And you've got emerald, electric circuit, machine block, or emerald, machine block, electrum ingots, and a reception core. Now, for all the bits that are required to make parts and so on, there's going to be an IC and a buildcraft recipe, so whichever one you favor. Okay, so first of all, you're going to need a helmet, the armor chest plate, the leggings, all the boots. There's also a power fist, which is like a tool. I don't particularly use it. I use something from Tinkerer's Contract, but it's there if you want it. Okay, so if we look at the UI of the power armor table, it'll show you all the power armor pieces you've got on your inventory or that you've got equipped. And if we click on here, it'll say all the modules capable of being put onto this piece. As you can see, it's different from all of them. And what you need to think about when you're putting modules on there is, one, the power armor requires energy, so you're going to need an energy source. Two, modules do create, depending on what they are, do create heat, and if you overheat your system, you essentially catch on fire, so that's not a good thing. And then three, there's a weight element to every single module, well, not everyone, but most. And then four, depending on what module you put on there, you can use sliders to increase the effectiveness or reduce the amount of energy cost or how much it weighs. So if we just look at this energy shield here and see down the bottom here, it tells you what you need. We need 2 force field emitters. I've got that in the inventory. You just click install. And on the side here, we've got this sliding bar. As you can see, what increases is the energy per damage. So essentially with this one, when you get hit, you lose total energy, and the armor points down the bottom where I've got 4.159 can go all the way up to 6. Now that's okay for now, but as you can see at the side, or actually not at the side, at the bottom, there's no armor points there. That's because the module that we've just put on there now, the energy shield, requires energy. So if we just put an elite battery in there, which requires a high voltage capacitor, we now have a battery that's got a size storage of 750 and weighs 2 kilos. There's that weight aspect. We can increase the size of the battery, increases the weight as well. And I'll show you how that affects you later on. And if we can see on the right hand side, now we've got a bar. We've actually got 2 bars. The first bar is the energy, and the second bar on the right hand side is the amount of energy, amount of heat that you're generating. But now we've got this. Now we've got the arm down the bottom. Now we've got actually energy from the energy shield. Now, what else we can chuck on there is we can chuck on a jetpack onto the chest plate, install that, and here we can set how much thrust. More thrust, the faster you get that, but of course it uses more energy. It also will generate heat as well. So once we've got that installed, we just press space and we get jetpack, but of course we're going to hurt when we fall. And I think on the right hand side you should see it. No, jetpack's not generating that much heat. Let's get down the ground before without dying. Ow. And then, so what's this counteract falling? We can install a shock absorber. And of course, this is more like how much energy is used to negate falling damage. So we're just going to set it on 100. I would suggest setting it as 100. So if we just fall, no damage, but we do use energy. Okay, so, but how do we get the energy back into the system? One, you can either use a universal charger or a charging pad, or you can install stuff like this, the solar generator, or the thermal generator. So when we generate heat, we also generate energy. And there's also the under 4 feet. No, not that one. It's the kinetic generator. So when we move, we also generate energy. So we're at 556, 557, and you can see there's a little bit of orange appears up every once in a while. So that's our energy, and I mean the little orange bar is our heat. Now we can reduce the amount of heat by adding heat sinks in here, but of course we add weight to the overall thing as well. And that means that if we add, say if we put all the heat shields on, okay, that one, install that one, install this one. No, not affecting us yet. If we install the battery, increase the size of it, let's install everything, go full max weight, install gliders. There's also a cooling system down here, which you need to install if your system's getting too hot. Okay, go full, install that. At the moment I'm trying to make myself as heavy as possible, so you can actually see the distance. What the weight does. Okay, so got that. Let's see if it affects us. As you can see, we can't even. I'm actually pressing. So we're actually using max thrust to really just essentially just jump a bit. So that's what weight does. We can then go into the settings for the. Oh, we're at maximum anyway. So there are limits to how much you can push the system, but I think that's about it. So if you've got any questions, put them down in the comments down below and I'll do my best to answer them. So until next time, guys.